My cheating girlfriend got dumped by her new man and now wants me back. It was a typical Friday night, and I was hanging out with my girlfriend. We had been together for 2 years, and things seemed to be going well. We had our ups and downs, but overall, I was happy. Or at least, I thought I was. That all changed when I saw some texts on her phone. They were from some guy I didn't know, and they were definitely not friendly. I confronted her about it, and at first, she denied that anything was going on. But when I pressed her, she finally admitted that she had been cheating on me. I was devastated. I couldn't believe that someone I trusted could do something like that to me. I felt like a fool, like I had been played for a fool. I didn't know what to do. After a lot of tears and arguing, I finally decided to break up with her. I knew that I couldn't stay with someone who was so dishonest and disloyal. It was the hardest thing I had ever done, but I knew it was the right thing. The weeks that followed were tough. I missed her, even though I knew I shouldn't. I tried to keep busy, but every time I saw a couple holding hands or kissing, it reminded me of what I had lost. But then, something strange happened. A few months after we broke up, she called me. She was crying, saying that her new man had dumped her. Apparently, he had found out that she was cheating on him too. I couldn't help but feel a little satisfaction. It was like karma had finally caught up to her. She begged me to take her back, saying that she had made a mistake and that she missed me. Part of me wanted to believe her. I did love her, after all. But another part of me knew that I couldn't trust her again. Once a cheater, always a cheater, right? I talked to my friends about it, and they all said the same thing. They told me to stay away from her, that she was bad news. But I couldn't shake the feeling that maybe, just maybe, she had changed. So, I decided to meet up with her and talk things out. We went to the little cafe we used to go to all the time. It was weird being there with her again, like we were back in time or something. She looked tired and worn out, like she hadn't been taking care of herself. But she still had that smile that used to make my heart skip a beat. We talked for a while, and she did seem genuinely sorry. She said that she had made a mistake and that she knew she couldn't take it back, but that she wanted to make things right. She said she loved me and that she wanted to be with me again. Part of me wanted to say yes. I missed her, and I wanted to believe that she had changed. But another part of me knew that I couldn't just forget all the pain she had caused me. I needed to be sure that she wouldn't cheat on me again. I needed to know that I could trust her. So, I told her that I needed some time to think about things. She didn't take it too well. She got upset and started crying again. She said that she couldn't imagine being without me, and that she would do anything to make it up to me. I understood how she felt, but I knew that I couldn't just jump back into a relationship with her. I needed to be sure that she had earned my trust back. I needed to be sure that she was serious about making things right, and that she wasn't just looking for someone to fill the void left by her ex. It was a tough decision, but in the end, I knew what I had to do. I told her that I couldn't take her back, at least not right away. I said that I needed time to heal and that I couldn't just forget everything that had happened. She didn't take it well. She got angry and started yelling at me, saying that I was making a mistake and that I would regret it. She stormed out of the cafe, and I haven't seen or heard from her since. Fast forward a bit and something unexpected happened. I ran into an old friend from high school. We had lost touch over the years, but we started talking again and realized that we had a lot in common. We went out a few times, and before I knew it, we were in a relationship. So, that's my story. It wasn't easy, but I learned a lot about myself and what I want in a relationship. I learned that sometimes you have to let go of something good to find something great. And most importantly, I learned that trust is the foundation of any good relationship, and without it, there can be no love. It sounds like things turned out well for him after all. How do you think things are going for his cheating ex? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. She cheated so many times that she is now cheating for money, if you know what I mean. I always prided myself on being able to spot a cheater from a mile away. But with her, I was blinded. I thought we had something special, but it turned out that she was just playing me for a fool. It started with small things, like her canceling plans last minute or not responding to my messages. I brushed it off, thinking that maybe she was just busy with work or something. But then I started hearing rumors about her cheating on me with other guys. I didn't want to believe it at first, but the evidence started piling up. I confronted her about it, and at first she denied it. But eventually she broke down and admitted that she had been seeing other guys behind my back. She promised that it wouldn't happen again and begged me to forgive her. But of course, it did happen again, and again, and again. It seemed like every time I forgave her, she would just find a new guy to cheat on me with. It was like she couldn't help herself. She was addicted to the thrill of sneaking around and lying to me. I told her we had to break up, but I was missing her so bad, and she knew it. But how could I deal with this kind of thing any longer? She started calling and texting me constantly, begging for another chance. I tried to ignore her, but she was relentless. And then, one day, she showed up at my door with a proposition. She said that she had started sleeping with other guys for money, and that if I wanted to be with her again, I would have to pay her too. I was shocked and disgusted. How could someone stoop so low? I told her to leave and never come back. But even though I knew she was bad news, a part of me still couldn't shake the feelings I had for her. I started thinking about all the good times we had together, and I started to wonder if maybe I could forgive her just one more time. But then I remembered all the lies, all the broken promises, all the times she had hurt me, and I knew that I couldn't let her back into my life. I deserved better than that. It's been a few months now since I last saw her. I still think about her sometimes, but I know that I made the right decision. I'm better off without her in my life. And if she's really out there, selling herself to the highest bidder, then I pity her. She may have thought she was getting the best of me, but in the end, she only ended up cheating herself. When you subscribe, be sure to click the notification bell. Click here for more Tangled threads.